Hello neighbor, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good, and I hope you're doing good as well. Welcome back to another video where I talk about stuff I like. And today I'm going to be talking about a movie, an animation movie that I haven't really heard people talking about, and I feel it's very underrated. So sit back as I talk about Rise of the Guardians. Once again, my name is Swat. I am a wife, a mother to 3 boys, and photographer, lover of all things creative, and that is why it is really special for me today to be talking about a movie that I so love. Rise of the Guardians is an animation movie that came out several years ago. Like billions of people in the world, I love movies. I love movies so much. I get lost in it. I take my movie watching very seriously. And for me, some important times, Friday. Every Friday evening, when I get the boys back from school, settled in with their lunch, their dinner, I'm in my bed and I've already picked out a movie the week ahead, saying this is what I'm going to watch today. Another time is when it's cold, moody, rainy. Oh, that's the best time for me to put on a magical movie. It just goes with the weather. And then another time is Christmas Day. I just love to pick a magical fantasy movie for Christmas. And this past Christmas, I really couldn't find anything that I liked. There was nothing that was interesting me. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go back to my all-time favorite, The Rise of the Guardians. And it was amazing to watch it again. I watched it many years ago, and then when I did, I loved it immediately, of course, but this second time, it did something different for me. Voice talent of Jude Law as Pitch, Isla Fisher as the Tooth Fairy, Alec Baldwin as Santa, Hugh Jackman as Bunnymund. Now, there's this other character, Sandman, but not voiced by anyone because he doesn't speak. And then of course there is main character in the animation movie, and it was voiced by my crush Chris Pine, and he voices the character of Jack Frost. The movie starts off with the voice of Jack Frost talking to the moon, talking to himself, and wondering why he is here. What is he here for? Why does he exist? Why does he do the things he does? And it follows him as he, wonders what his place is on Earth and in the grand scheme of things. And it's something that all of us can relate to. Sometimes it happens earlier in our lives, sometimes later on in our lives, and we're wondering, why am I here? What am I really doing here? Why was I placed on this earth, and what am I supposed to be doing? Am I getting it right? Sometimes we feel lost and we question ourselves, we question our existence and everything that we know about ourselves. We have second doubts, or we second guess ourselves, and that is where Jack Frost finds himself. He knows that. He goes around creating these intricate patterns of icicles and beauty, but he doesn't really know why. And another thing he realizes is that no one sees him. No one can see him. And that really hurts his heart. We are then introduced to Santa, who is called North in this movie, and he's getting ready for Christmas, preparing the presents and putting together the list of who's naughty, who's nice. It's fun, it's beautiful, so many presents and toys being created. It's just a wonderful, magical place. And then we're introduced to Pitch, and there's a darkness, and there's a shiver down North's spine, and he realizes there's danger afoot, and he knows that, okay, he has to call the crew. The gang has to come together. Something has to happen because Pitch is up to no good as usual. So he calls Bunny Mund, who's the Easter Bunny. He calls Sandman, who is relegated with the duties of giving us beautiful, wonderful dreams when we go to sleep. Of course, Tooth, who's the Tooth Fairy. They're all called together, and he tells them they're going to need extra help. And who's the extra help? Jack Frost. They're like, Jack Frost, what does he do? He does nothing. He just plays. He goes around making icicles and snow crystals and patterns. Why do we need Jack Frost? And North says, I believe we do. I believe we need to add him to the Guardian, the League of Guardians. When Jack comes to join them, he's actually questioning why he is there, because he's never really felt like he belonged anywhere. He never really felt appreciated for what he did. I mean, no one can see him in the first place, so why is he here? And the Easter Bunny is one of the most vocal, about, I don't think we need Jack Frost. Of course, Tooth Fairy and the little fairies are enamored by Jack Frost. Who wouldn't be? That voice, that face. And but North believes, and North takes Jack into his workroom and shows him this like this babushka dolls, and he shows Jack that he has different sides to him, but that in the middle, at the end of it, there's the little doll of North, and the eyes are filled with wonder. And North tells Jack, that is my center. That is what makes me me. I bring wonder to the world. I bring wonder to little children all over the world. That is my fuel. That is my passion. And he asks Jack, what is your center? And Jack really can't answer, because Jack doesn't even really know who he is, where he came from, why he is here. And so he can't even answer that. He just knows that he does stuff, and the stuff, is it really appreciated? Seems like it goes by without being noticed. And Jack really can't answer that. And it puts him in a state of, well, maybe I shouldn't be part of this League of Guardians, because who am I? And what can I do for you guys? Anyway, to cut a long story short, Jack, of course, joins up with them. Pitch is going about doing what he does. First of all, he stole all the teeth that Tooth Fairy had collected over the years, and children started disbelieving in the Tooth Fairy. And there's this huge globe that North has in his workhouse, and it shows lights all over the world, and it indicates the light of children's belief, the light of children believing in the Tooth Fairy, in the Easter Bunny, in Sandy, in North, Santa Claus. And the lights are going out, and North says, okay, all of us have to come together and make these children believe. We're going to start with helping Tooth, and we're going to find all the teeth. And as they're going around trying to do that, of course, Pitch is already working on destroying Easter, which was the next thing coming up. He distracts Jack by giving Jack his tooth and saying, this holds all your memories. If you look at it, you will know where you come from. And Jack does. And he sees that he was once a boy, a regular, ordinary boy, and who loved life and was fun, and took his sister out, to skate on a lake that had frozen over. And she was so scared, and he was trying to, get her to not be afraid, to look at him, to be brave. And the ice is cracking around the feet, and Jack quickly, grabs a stick, a staff, and he uses it to fling his sister away from the area of the ice that was cracking. But in saving her, he falls into the water, and without having to say it, we know what happened. But he comes to, and when he comes to, he had become Jack, and that's why Jack Frost, and that's why he couldn't remember his life before, and he remembered all of a sudden, I had a life, I had a sister, I was someone, and I saved my sister, I saved her. And he realizes that there's more to him than just being Jack Frost. There's something deeper, more meaningful about his life. The gang, of course, all come together to fight Pitch. Pitch is taking over. His evil is taking over, and the children have stopped believing in North. They've stopped believing in the Easter Bunny. They've stopped believing in the Tooth Fairy. But there's one boy still believes. One boy still holds out hope. And Jack goes to his room, and the boy is holding his little bunny rabbit toy, and he's saying, just give me a sign, give me a sign. And no sign. And the boy's like, yes, it's true, you're not real. And Jack can't take it, so Jack begins to create these beautiful ice crystals on the window, and then he draws an Easter egg, he draws Tooth Fairy, and the boy is like, oh, something is happening. And then Jack makes it begin to snow in the boys' room, and the boy's giggling and laughing, and he's excited by the magic. And he turns and he sees Jack, and Jack realizes, you can see me, you can see me, oh my goodness, you can see me. And it just creates more magic. And Jack decides, okay, I'm ready, we're going to fight Pitch. And he gets the boy and his friends and the gang all come together, and they defeat Pitch. And North looks at Jack, and Jack says, I know what my center is. It's fun. It's fun. It's creating fun. And the movie ends, Jack is saying that my name is Jack Frost. The moon told me. And he says, next time the moon tells you something about yourself, I'm paraphrasing, believe it. Ooh, that sent chills down my spine, I'm telling you, because I love things like that. I love it when people come to a realization of who they are. Think Neo in the Matrix, when he believes that he is Neo. Then he's moving faster than light. He's moving faster than bullets, and he beats, the guy in the black suit. That is what belief in yourself can do. It can unlock a power, an energy, a drive in you that you didn't know was there. And that is one of the reasons why I love this movie so much. This time, when I watched Rise of the Guardians, I asked myself, what is my center? I didn't have to think hard. My center is love. My center, just like North, is wonder, magic. I love to create a space for people to come for sessions where they can dream big. I tell people, don't book an ordinary session. Book a session and let's just go crazy. Let's stretch the boundaries of our imagination. That's what a photo session is for. And I'm telling you, when I've seen people go through their images after the session, after retouching, after I've added my razzle dazzle on it, and they're like, is this me? No, that can't be me. Some people have cried. Some people have just stood in amazement and wonder looking at their images. They can't believe that this is what they look like. This is what is possible. And I really realized that that is my center, bringing joy and wonder to the lives of people with my sessions. So that fuels my passion, and that is my center. Wonder, magic, and joy. And just like North asked Jack Frost, what is your center? What is yours? Have you discovered it? Do you know it? And are you thriving in it? Are you doing what your center calls you to do? Find it. There is nothing as amazing as knowing exactly who you are and why you're here, what you want to do, and how it just creates this amazing world for all of us. The baker who makes this amazing, beautiful cakes that you feel like, no, I don't want to eat this. I need to just have it on display. The fashion designers that create one-of-a-kind pieces and where we are in wonder. Like, how did they make this? How did they design this? The architects that create buildings and structures that just, we stand in awe and can't believe what we're looking at. The musicians and singers who take sounds and tunes and melodies and put it all together, and lyrics, and we are touched. I mean, we all know that one song or that one melody that just transports you to paradise. So everyone has something. Everyone has a gift, a talent that can create magic and wonder for the world. And when you find it, trust it and believe it. Trust in your center, because God made you to be as fabulous and as wonderful as He imagined. Be magical, people. So thank you once again for letting me talk and talk and talk. And I'm not perfect. I don't have this all, down. I'm still learning to traverse this YouTube streets. But if you like what you hear and you like what I'm saying and you just want to give me a chance, please hit that subscription button, click a like, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload another video. And until another time, I hope you have a wonderful, magical weekend. Take care. Bye.